Versace is credited with inventing the concept of the supermodel back in the 80s with Christy and Cindy and Linda and Naomi. How did that come about?
Well, it came about working with Richard Avedon, one of the best photographers in the world, which is dead now, unfortunately. He was the one who discovered all this great girl. At that time was print girl and runway girls. And we were working for the advertising campaign when Cindy, Naomi, and Linda, Chris were like 17, 16 years old. And Gianni and myself had an idea to bring them on the runway and make them do the fashion shows. And that was a big success immediately. And that's how it happened, because we were not that popular doing only print. You know, the minute we came on the runway, we became so famous, and we were the one who put it on the runway.
And of course, that George Michael video didn't
Yes,
hurt.
absolutely. Freedom was a freedom video. Yes.
How has Versace's aesthetic changed since those days?
Well, it changed pretty, in a lot of ways. That was end of the 80s and the 90s, when everything was much louder. Everything was about sexy and revealing, the loud colors. And when Gianni died, and I took the company, and times goes by, and fashion is about changing and evolving, and Versace still stands up for the same values today, which is glamour, femininity, and sensuality, in a more sophisticated way, in a more toned down way, but still sexy.
You and your brother were said to be inseparable.
Yes.
Tell me what the dynamic was like between you.
We were two people who love each other dearly. We're brother and sister, very tight family, south of Italy family, so very, very tight, very close to each other. And the one, when Gianni became a big fashion star, I was the only one to tell him the truth. Many people, when you're a big successful person, you tend to have people around you say always yes. I was the one to say no to him. I love that. I love that relationship, to have somebody telling the truth all the time. So it was working in every way, as brother and sister, as partnership in work.
And being, the two peas in a pod that you were, how did you deal with his passing?
It's been very, very hard for me. Very hard for me, for my family, for my children, for everybody, because Gianni was more than a brother, we were always together. And the way he died was terrible. It was a big tragedy. But you have to deal with life. You have to go. Life goes on, and the company has to go on. And Gianni cared about this company so much that I did anything in my power to continue.
It's almost unimaginable to picture the immense pressure and stress that you must have been under at that time, because not only had you to deal with the death of your brother and best friend, but that you then had to take on this massive entity that he'd created, and obviously, the eyes of the world watching you to see what you do with it. How did you make Versace your own while at the time struggling with immense grief?
Well, I guess I made my mistakes in the beginning, because I didn't know if I had to follow exactly Gianni's steps or find my own way. And I was, suffering from my brother's death. But in the meantime, I had to be strong, because everybody around me was looking at me for direction. And if I show myself weak, I was going to lose everything, the company, everything. So I had to keep this strong face. And when I find my way, and I start to believe in myself more and more, find confidence, and here I am.
I read that you said that sometimes before a big show you have these nightmares that he comes back and he tells you that he hates the collection.
Oh, yeah. So many times. I mean,
really?
I wake up like sweating at night. So what did you do with my clothes? Oh my God. I wake up, that's not true, it's not true. Yes. Gianni was a very strong personality.
Take another girl. How you working?
So is obviously a huge night for you, Donatella.
Yes,
You know,
it is.
your first fashion show here in
Yeah.
China. What are the main themes that we're going
The
to
big
see?
thing is this shape. It's a little boxy shape.
Yeah.
Very tight in the waist, short for the summer, and it's mostly this little. It's a little bit of
Slightly
structure.
bubble.
Yes, slightly bubble.
Ah. So what do you do mentally to prepare for a big show?
Well, this is the most stressful part. It's like 20 minutes before the show. Now I got to check on the models, see hair and makeup. It's very important, the whole thing together. It's not only the dress, but hair and makeup and, you know, how the girls are doing.
But obviously, you know, the models are, I suppose, trying to calm themselves down.
Yeah.
What
They're
do
very,
you
very
do
nervous.
to calm yourself down?
You know, I have my own things, you know, I think of my brother, I close my eyes, think of my brother, you know, I feel it's better.
You feel like he's around when
Yes.
you're doing these shows?
Absolutely. I do.
Always with Versace, it's very glamorous, always smoky eyes, beautiful lashes, which we'll get to. And, you know, here we're really feeling like, you know, all the girls, we want that sort of glamour that Joan Chen had back in the late 70s, early 80s, that sort of like totally beautiful, in control kind of woman.
Wow, stunning.
So this is basically the hair of the show, which is like what can I say, like a Versace hair. It means like glamorous, like a positive woman who walk on the street and she's sure of herself, and she show it.
Well, it's about confidence. That's what it is. It's about confidence. So this is the girl going to the runway today, tonight.
And how much sort of preening and primping do you have to do once the show's going on? Because when they come off the runway, you know, the hair all over the place and you have to do it all over again.
Well, actually, it's like beautiful hair. You just brush out and they're perfect again.
That's their job. We're professional people.
So when the fashion show's actually going on, what's the atmosphere like
Oh,
behind the
crazy.
scenes for
Everybody
you?
screams, yes, crazy. It's just because we put the clothes
Do you
in
shout
and-
at people?
Do I?
No.
Not really, no.
No, usually it's applauding, yay, go!
Good, you know.
Happy positive. It's like the go team, cheering everybody on, go and look amazing and beautiful out there.
Put the clothes on and out, you know, the hair, the makeup, because I don't be messy, so we try to do our best.
And what about the end when you have to run out, when you have to walk out
I'm
on the
very
runway?
nervous about that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm very, very nervous. It's over and over and over again, but I feel nervous.
How can you tell that a show's been a hit? Do you know
I
right
can
away?
feel from outside, yes, I do feel. I do feel.
Is
From
it
the
something
public.
about the energy in the room
Yeah.
amongst the people?
Yes, yes, I can feel the energy, yes.
Best of luck with tonight. It's gonna
Thank
be
you very
great.
much, thank you.